Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Wow, it's been a little over a week since I talked to you guys, and I'm tired. Today is Thursday, the 3rd. Today is the 3rd of December. Wow, last time I talked to you guys was November. Today is the 3rd of December. This is Indigo, and hey, if you're new, hey, stick around for a while. Nice to see you. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back and enjoying this and continuing to walk this journey with me. See, that tells you how tired I am. Y'all see these purple highlights? They like purple and blue? Kind of feeling, okay, so purple, if you haven't known yet, if you're from my channel, purple is like my favorite color. So Sydney talked me into this, and I'm really kind of feeling it. I don't like how far back this part goes, but the wig itself is life, y'all. It's so cute. It's so pretty. So this was my Vegas hair. So yes, when I first went to Vegas, I had the braids in, and then I had to take those out, and I had to be Vegas ready because Sydney was Vegas ready. And when I tell y'all, she enjoyed her birthday. She really enjoyed her birthday. So I'm so excited about that. And we really didn't film much in Vegas, just because with the quarantine going on, it was still kind of quarantine. It was still kind of shut down, having to wear a mask, having to try to talk to you guys through the mask. It just really didn't make sense. We tried it, and I'm just like, you can barely hear me. The sound quality was pretty bad. So I was just like, I'll talk to y'all when I get back. So y'all, today I am what? 12 weeks and 4 days pregnant. Can you believe we made it this far? Almost 13 weeks. Yay! Walking into that second trimester. But y'all, let me tell you why I'm on here. I am so upset. I still haven't got my NIT results back yet. Today has been exactly 14 days. Now, I know in the mix of all that was a holiday, which was one day. But they say 10 to 14 days. I still do not have a test result back. So I still have my gender reveal kit that we were going to do in Vegas. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh, so sorry. My gender reveal kit that we were going to do in Vegas. We still brought the whole entire kit back. Like, this was just ridiculous. I was so upset. We just knew we were going to do this big thing in Vegas. Couldn't do it because we still don't know if baby is blue or pink. We still don't know. And it was crazy because, we were there through Black Friday, and they have these amazing outlets there. I'll tell you, amazing outlets. Sydney, being as tiny as she is, she racked up in the Polo outlet. When I tell you, for Black Friday, she racked up. And the good thing about Sydney is she's little. So she can go into kids Polo, mind you, and the prices are half the price of adult Polo. She went in there and she got 4 sweaters, a hoodie, and some shoes for less than $100. Polo, y'all. My big ass. I go into the adult Polo, and I'm looking at some hoodies and stuff, and I'm like, not what I'm going to pay for just this hoodie. What you paid for that bag of stuff right there? I said, that ain't going to happen. I said, besides, I ain't going to be in it too much longer because I'm going to get fat, so it don't matter. So I said, maybe next year for, Black Friday, I'll figure out something. I did go in the UGG store, y'all, and I almost broke down. But they didn't have anything on sale. Almost broke down and bought some and said, not gonna do it, but I really want to because I got a feeling my feet are gonna really start swelling towards the end of this, and I'd rather have some slides or, soft, cushiony slippers. Especially with me working in the office by myself, I can kind of basically put whatever I want to put on my feet, so it's not gonna bother anything. But that's not here nor there. I was just throwing that out there, but I'm glad you guys are here with me. So how I've been doing? I'm doing a lot better. The tiredness seems to be easing up, except for this. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I gotta tell you, we got in really late last night. It's a long day of planes layover again. So getting there, we left at 8:30 in the morning here. We got there at 4:15 p.m. Now, you got to remind you, there's a 3-hour time difference. So, 4:15 p.m. there was 7:15 p.m. here. So, almost 12 hours plane. So, a long layover in Denver, which was all right. We went to the Chop House. Best hamburger ever. I might have to put some pictures at the end. And cheesecake, y'all. Oh, it was so good. So, yeah, I got to give a big shout out to the Chop House in Denver, Colorado. And it's funny, y'all, because I used to live in Colorado. I actually did tech school for the Air Force at Lowry Air Force Base when it was still a Lowry Air Force Base. So that should tell you just how old I am. Because Lowry Air Force Base, I think, was shut down in 95 or 6. And I did tech school there. So that tells you just about how old I am, but I already tell you all that. But yeah, so I went to Lowry, which is in Aurora, Colorado. So I love Colorado, y'all. Honestly, if the price of living was not so expensive in Colorado, I would actually live there. I love it. I think it's a beautiful place. I love snow. I love the cold. So shout outs to Colorado. So I loved it. So the long layover did not bother us at all. Sydney got to go outside the airport and touch and play in some snow because she's a snowbird and come back in. So it was pretty good. But let's see what else. Oh yeah, so got in yesterday. We left there at 12 o'clock noon, which is 3 p.m. our time. And we got in at 9. Layover wasn't as long. We got in. Oh, I'm sorry. That's so rude. We got in at 9:30 last night, but after getting luggage and everything, we actually didn't get out the airport till like 10:20 after paying for parking and all that. So about 10:20. And y'all, parking, I might as well stay in a hotel for 2 more days for what parking costs. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is. But so we finally got home last night about 12:15. So it was kind of a long night. Then, trying to settle down, bringing the dog back home. They were excited to see us. They didn't want to settle down. Taking showers, getting in bed. I probably got to sleep like 2. Back up this morning to be at work today. So I am here, but yeah, yawning. Sorry, y'all. But me and Baby Coleman are tired. This is what we just decided to call Baby right now. It's just Baby Coleman because we don't know what it is. Heart rate says girl. Sneak peek says boy. We really don't know, nor do we really care. Oh, but that's what I was trying to tell you. So we went to those outlets, and in the Polo Kids store, they had some of the cutest little onesies ever. Now, mind you, Polo is expensive. A child's onesie, like a newborn onesie that's like this big, is $30. They have some that are $35, and then, of course, they have the receiving blankets. Cute as I don't know what. Now, here is the problem. If it had the bear on it, the bear design that they got going on now, it was not on sale. It was full price, ridiculous. This much material for almost $40 because they were $35.99. But if I just wanted the one with the polo horse up here, I could have got it for $14. So I think those are normally $28.50. So I could have got it for $14.25, which is not bad to me. I feel like for polo, I could have got it. However, y'all, the cuter ones that I really liked, they weren't like, what's the word I'm looking for? They weren't neutral, gender neutral. The real cute ones I liked in the boy, and the real cute ones that I liked in the girl were the ones that I really liked, but I didn't want to buy either one because we don't know. So I actually looked it up. We do have a polo outlet here, but of course the prices are going to go back to normal because it's not Black Friday anymore. And I'm kind of sad because I would have liked to have bought, since I haven't bought Baby Coleman anything yet, I kind of would have liked to have bought them. That would have been their cute little, hey, welcome to the world, here I am outfit, especially since the other mama loves polo. So I figured that would have been kind of cute, but we still don't know what's going on here. We just know it's here. We know it's doing its thing. So I moved to my progesterone oil shots. I just do those every 3 days now, which I don't understand why I'm still doing them. My progesterone numbers are really high. But they've got me doing them every 3 days now. Hopefully tomorrow, which is the 4th. Hopefully tomorrow is my last, when I tell y'all, my last lab for the fertility doctor. Because like I'm going into 13 weeks. Technically, Sunday I am 13 weeks pregnant and we're still holding on. Now, I know a lot of them like to hold on to you until you're in your second trimester, but I don't know if they're counting second trimester as, the end of the 12th week, going into the 13th week, or the 14th week. It all depends. Now, I will say this. My regular OBGYN counts the second trimester as week 14. And the reason she counts it, because I asked, I was like, why is it week 14? I thought at week 12, She explained it to me because the first 2 weeks of pregnancy are really just from period to implantation. So they're really a dead 2 weeks. So really at 14 weeks pregnant, you're 12 weeks along. Excuse me. So the gestational age of the baby is really 12 weeks old, not really 14 weeks old, because those first 2 weeks are dead. I kind of get what she's saying, but still in my head, if it's broken down, 40 weeks, most people don't go to 40 weeks. To me, in my head, I'm going into my second trimester. So we gonna just keep it as I'm going into my second trimester. But I get where she's coming from. So anyway, I'm not, except for right now for traveling, I'm not as tired as I have been. Thank you, Jesus. My energy level is seeming to rise a little bit. So I'm excited about that because before it was just sleep, sleep, sleep. That's all I wanted to do. Middle of the day here at work, I would want to leave and go to sleep. So I feel a lot better about that. I'm not as tired. Boobs still super sore. I don't know what's going on with these puppies, but and I know there's a lot of it that I'm still on the progesterone oil. I know that I'm still on the progesterone suppositories. So I know a lot of it has to do with the hormones that I am still currently on that is keeping my boobs tender and sore. I get it. So I mean, hopefully that subsides a little bit in the second trimester. I know it's supposed to pick back up again in the third trimester, but right now I'm not complaining for any pregnancy symptoms that I really have because I'm pregnant. So can't complain about that. I'm nauseous. Not like I was. Thank you, God. Now, like I told you, I had like that afternoon nauseous thing. I've kind of realized that normally now it's about an eating situation. If I don't eat at a certain times, then I start feeling yucky. If I eat, especially if I eat a lot of protein, I'm pretty good. But as I was telling you guys before, me and protein really aren't friends right now. I could look at meat and really just be like, ugh. And it was funny because when we went to the Chop House in Denver, I got a burger and I was able to eat that burger. Now, I don't know if it's because that burger looked so good or what, but I was able to eat that burger. But for the most part, I'm really not one for a lot of meat right now. So I do a lot of yogurts. I do a lot of protein bars. I do try to do a lot of just anything else that's protein based to get the protein in because I know I'm not getting a lot of protein. But I did notice that if I eat the protein, I feel better. So maybe that's what it is. But my cravings are leaning more towards sweet because like I told you, they had this cheesecake that was the truth. And when I tell you, City don't like to eat cheesecake. So when you see this cheesecake, I ate that cheesecake. It was so good. I was in my fat girl moment. But otherwise, what else? Let's see. I don't know. It's not too much. I've been waiting on these results from this nip test to come back. And hopefully, we know what in the world's going on. So we know if we got baby girl coming, baby boy coming, healthy baby coming. That's really what I want to know. The nip is going to let you know if there's any underlying conditions, if there's any downs, if there's any just other things that's associated with certain conditions on top of the bonus being finding out the sex. But, I really just want to make sure. Now, I know with my donors her only being 26, that the risk for me is a little lower. However, you just never know. You just never know. Because, younger people, you see younger people that have Down syndrome maybe. So sometimes it just, runs in the family. Not that it's going to make a difference to me at this point. It's really not. They could tell me right now, call me and tell me that they did see a risk for a high risk, and that's fine. I'm still not going to do an amniocentesis because the risk of miscarriage to me is not worth it. I'm going to love the baby regardless of any condition that it has. I'm going to love it regardless. I've been waiting too long for this. I've had myself prepared for whatever might come my way. So it doesn't matter to me. I only did the test because it was offered because I was older and my doctor said my insurance would pay for it and I could find out the ginger a lot sooner. That was the only reason. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't even have done this test because as long as it's going to be healthy and it can have Down syndrome, I don't care. As long as it's healthy, otherwise, I can work through anything else that it may have. So I'm just letting you know that at the end of the day, I'm just gonna be happy. I'm just gonna be happy to be a mother, and that's in all honesty. But still, I don't know, bump, bloat, I don't know. I know my clothes definitely fit differently. Do I have a bump? I don't know, cause I'm fat, and I'm just being honest. I am a bigger girl in the stomach region, so I don't know what you would call, most people who see me, who kind of know, say they see, but see, now I'm gonna have that B belly. So I have this down here that's super like, And then I have this up here, which was not out like this before. So I don't know. Honestly, I do know where baby is located at. So that's a plus. Oh, I guess I should have showed you this way too. Don't mind my sweater, y'all. This is one of my big girl sweaters. So I figured it would work. But, I still got them love handles, which is crazy. They seem like they're getting bigger than anything else. But, I don't really know. Yeah, this is coming out more. But technically the baby is a little lower. So I don't know. I really think I probably won't see a true transformation till the end of December, because at end of December I will be 16 weeks. So I feel like that's probably when the breaking point that is really noticeable for me. Now, the few people who do know, when they see me, they're like, oh, I see it. Because they know me. They know me on a daily basis. They know what I look like before. Me, because I know I was super heavy before, have lost weight, and now this is happening now. I just see me as getting heavy again. So even though I've only gained like 2 or 3 pounds, so and still like that. So I probably at the end of the day, because I'm already considered plus size or obese going into the pregnancy, I probably won't gain a lot of weight because, as they say, I have reserve. They said I have enough reserve. So like with me when I was being concerned about the protein and stuff like that, my doctor was like, well, you got enough reserve right now that's going to be all right for the baby. So even if you don't gain a pound, you should be okay. So granted, I'm still in just the first trimester. So we don't know what the second and the third trimester has for me as far as baby weight gain. But right now, I'm in a comfortable little zone, and hopefully, brain. That's a pregnancy brain. Hopefully we see a little bump or something start happening here soon. Excited. So in the next 2 weeks, I will be showing you everything that's going into the pregnancy reveal box, because I will be sending that to my mother and to Sydney's aunt in the next 2 weeks. So they're both getting the same thing. They're both getting the heartbeat bears. They're both getting onesies. They're both getting a picture of the baby. So they're both going to have their own little thing that's kind of going to be like, hey, this is what's going on. Congratulations. So we're excited about that. But I just wanted to stop in and say hi, that I missed you guys, and hope you continue to come back and walk this journey with me. All right, y'all. Pray that I get a phone call today, y'all. Pray that I get a phone call today. I'm waiting patiently to find out what the baby is. So just pray with me. Pray for me that we know. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Bye.
I think I'm playing an appropriate song. Come on, baby, you can do it. Do it again.